All right, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is CarChanneledTarot. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you're returning. We are going to be doing a rapid fire Aries through Pisces, okay? Just what you need to know for the next 48 hours, okay? So keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Hope you guys are having a good day. Make sure to like the video if you're in here, okay? And if you would like a personal reading, make sure to check my description box underneath this video or any video that I post, okay? And I am most likely going to be on TikTok later tonight after this to do personals, okay? So if you want a personal, come join me over on TikTok, okay? So you can also get a chance in the raffle for May for a chance to win 5 free questions, okay? So that being said, we're going to do rapid fire Aries through Pisces next 48, whatever comes out. Okay. And I will timestamp it after, okay? But if you watch it later, feel free to put in the comments where the sign what the signs where the signs are, okay? So watch for your sun, moon, rising Venus, north node, Mars, wherever you have any sign in your chart. All right. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see. This is rapid fire. Okay, so if you want a more in depth reading, come get a personal on TikTok later tonight. Otherwise, enjoy. All right, let me just see if you guys can hear me okay. Okay. You hear me? Should be okay. Okay, good. We're good. Okay, let's see. What's going on for Aries? Aries starts at 2:40. Aries, what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48 hours? This is rapid fire. Keep that in mind, okay? Oh, okay. Some of you guys need to be careful about overindulging, especially in your finances, okay? You might spend a little bit too much money. You might drink a little too much. Some of y'all could be going out to party, okay? And then you're going to be looking at, the next couple days after the party, after the fun, and be like, shit, what am I going to do? Okay. So you guys may need to just dial it back, or don't, but just know that you may have some financial stresses in the next 48 if you do go overboard, okay? I see somebody going overboard, okay? Especially when it comes to spending. You guys might be doing some like retail therapy as well, okay? Yeah, so if you if you do end up spending a lot in the next 48 hours, Aries placements, you're gonna need to stay in the house for the next few, okay? So let's see what else is going on for Aries. This is rapid fire, okay? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Somebody also could be distant from you, okay? Somebody could be kind of isolating themselves, or you might be doing that. Somebody could be being a little bit cold to the person people or person that they like, okay? Could be a Leo, or a Leo could be cold to you in the next 48 hours or acting distant. Why, look, Leo, Leo energy just came out, okay? Confirmation. Yeah, okay, so why is somebody being petty towards you? I feel like a Leo is being petty towards you. Yeah, the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. Something from the past is being brought back up, okay? So there could be an argument or a petty argument, Aries placements, maybe even specifically with a Leo about something that someone has not really let go of, okay? So just be prepared for that. It may cause, there to be an unhappy household in the next 48, okay? So let's go to Taurus. Remember, this is rapid fire, Aries through Pisces, what you need to know for the next 48 hours, okay? All right, let's see. What does Taurus need to know for the next 48? Okay. Some of you guys are realizing that you don't want to stay committed to something or somebody, or you may be realizing that someone around you or whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, is not committed to you. Okay, so let's see. Whoa. So you could be not debating, but you could be realizing, like, okay, well, I'm all in and this person isn't. Okay, so you might be realizing that you're taking a risk when it comes to some sort of investment, maybe even with a certain person. Okay, because this person's not, they're everywhere but present with you. Okay, so could be a lover, doesn't have to be. I feel like you're all in a situation and they're not. Yeah, I feel like you already know this. Okay, this is not a committed relationship. It is, but it isn't. Okay, it's one-sided. Somebody needs to decide what you're going to do, or you need to decide what you're going to do about a certain situation that's one-sided. Okay, that's what it is. So could be with an Aries, doesn't have to be, or you could have Aries in your chart. Let's see what's going on for my Tauruses in the next 48. Yeah, there may be an ending. Okay, and that's okay, especially if something is one-sided. Why would you want to stay in a situation like that, right? um you need reciprocation. Okay, some of you guys could also be dealing with a Scorpio, and I do want to say, if you do end up leaving somebody, Taurus, in the next 48, or realizing that you need to detach, I feel like it's not going to hurt as much as you think it will. Okay, so if you're debating on leaving, just know that it's not going to hurt as much as you think it will. Okay, you could be kind of nervous about, okay, what if, this hurts. Well, it's going to hurt more if you stay in a situation that isn't serving you. Okay, let's go to Gemini. Gemini, what's going on for Gemini for the next 48? Some of you guys could be resting, okay, or sleeping a lot in the next 48 hours, okay, or you could be on some sort of retreat. Let's see. Yeah, you guys might be kind of stressed in the next 48 hours, Gemini, okay, and that's why you're sleeping a lot or resting. I see someone laying down just in bed after a long, hard day, okay. You might be watching a lot of like thriller movies, or um, fantasizing about something, okay? Could be a Queen of Wands energy. You might have a lot of options that you're thinking about, okay? I feel like if you do have options, Gemini, none of them are really doing it for you. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Pisces energy. You could be dealing with the Pisces. I feel like you're not emotionally attached to any of these options that you have, okay, Gemini? If you are dealing with, if you are like dating or trying to date, I feel like you might be deciding to, you could be going on a trip, or you could be leaving somebody or leaving a certain situation or certain options because you're realizing it's not even distracting you, it's just in the way. Like certain options of yours, they're not making you happy, they're not doing it for you, okay? These options are just in the way. So you could be walking away from, yeah, Five of Pentacles, leaving some people out in the cold, okay? When it comes to your options, you could be weeding out options. You could be gardening or something, or pulling weeds, quite literally. Okay, let's see. Yeah, and then we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, so it can't get worse than what it is, Gemini. Um, I feel like picture like a bag of candy, right? And you got, say you only want the blue ones, like the blue Skittles. You're like, I got green, blue, some red, some purple, whatever. But then you realize you don't want any of the Skittles in the bag. You're like, I don't even want this anymore. Okay, so maybe what you thought was good, or options that you thought might have had potential, you're throwing them out. You're like, no, get out of my face. I don't like you. I don't, I thought you were this and you're not. Okay, so you're having some sort of like realization about what you want in life, or what you don't want in life, I want to say. Okay, if it's not working, if it's not, boosting your energy, benefiting you in some sort of way, I feel like you're saying, okay, get out my face. That's it. Yeah. And I feel like it's specifically about like options. So you're wrapping up cycles with people that, it's creating blockages. So some of you guys might be also like clearing out your social media as well. Okay. You might be very moody, Gemini, in the next 48. Yeah, you might need to get out the house, okay? And you're realizing you want to be single or you don't want a relationship with these people. Okay, let's go to Cancer. Cancer, what's going on for Cancer for the next 48? Somebody could have a gun. Okay, I just heard like it's a stick up, stick up. Okay, somebody could have a gun. If you're a Cancer, you might be looking at guns or going to a gun range. Okay, somebody could be watching something from the medieval times. Um, Somebody also could be very nervous if you do have a gun. Okay, so I don't know who would have a gun. Somebody could have trauma related to violence or something like that. Okay, so if you have a gun and you're thinking about like pulling it out in front of somebody, if they if not overreact, but if they react a certain way, I feel like somebody just put it away. Because why do you have a gun out? Okay, you're making somebody nervous. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Cancer. What's going on for Cancer? You guys could be making a big decision in the next 48, okay? It could have something to do with like your own child if you do have kids. Why am I seeing somebody like a child? This okay. Be careful, Cancer placements, because somebody's child could get a hold of something that they're not supposed to. Pay attention to your kids, okay? It could be I'm hoping it's not a gun, but like I said, if somebody has some sort of like gun, a tool, alcohol, drugs, I don't know, something out. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Someone needs to be careful like what their kid is picking up or looking at, because I feel like somebody's kid could be mishandling literally something that they're not supposed to even be touching, okay? So it could be alcohol and it could be like a weapon. Could be a knife. I don't know. Please, yeah. 10 of Swords. Um, where you could be needing to not touch something. Okay, you could be trying to not touch something that you have been trying to wean yourself off of. Okay, you could be in recovery or trying to recover from some sort of like substance abuse. So you might be the one who's juggling. Like, okay, should I take the drink or should I not? Should I take the pill or should I not? I feel like you're kind of stressed, so you might be wanting to do something that you know that you should stay away from. Okay, it's giving Lois looking at the bottle of pills. Okay, yeah, you're trying to fight some sort of urge. Okay, when it comes to or somebody's kid is doing this. Okay, take it how it resonates. Yeah, you've worked so hard, Cancer, for this, so don't ruin it. Okay, don't ruin it. You might be doing this in secret, to be honest. This is like also, it could be food or candy or something. Like, say you've been on a diet and you're like, okay, I've been sugar free for 6 months. And then you're eyeing those cookies or those cupcakes. I feel like somebody's doing something that, like, behind the scenes or someone's trying to sneak something, okay? Or, like I said, it could be some sort of addiction. Doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. It could be candy, could be sex, okay? It's something that you've been trying to not do. Okay, somebody is, or you are, like I said, I mean, I understand if you relapse or have a mess up or something, but just know that you can start over. Okay, but some of you guys, I feel like you're gonna feel like kind of guilty afterward if you do go through with it. Okay, let's go to Leo. Leo, let's see. Leo, what's going on for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, next 48? There's your card. Hello. Okay. Some of you guys could be hanging out in the sun or going to the beach or something like that in the next 48 hours. You guys could be really hot, or you might be hanging out with your children in the sun, or you guys could be around horses or something like that. Okay. Somebody could live on a farm or taking like a horseback ride or something like that in the next 48. Some of y'all could be kind of depressed over your finances, Leo placements, okay? You might be living beyond your means. You might be having some sort of like personal financial setback, okay? Um, and that's causing you difficulties. This is also giving like a field trip. Like if you have kids, Leo, you may not be able to pay for some sort of trip or field trip if you have children, okay? I'm smelling pork rinds. I'm tasting them. Pork rinds. Some of you guys eating pork rinds, okay? Are some of y'all from the south? Or you don't have to be, but somebody could be eating pork rinds. I love pork rinds. So, anyways, let's see. So, or you could be eating something very crunchy as well. But let's see. Leo. Someone's missing out on something. I feel like it's because someone doesn't have enough money to do something, or you don't have enough money to pay for your child's field trip or something that they want to do. Okay. So take it how it resonates, but it's understandable. If you don't have it, you don't have it. This is like a trip. Yeah. Confirmation. The world card. So somebody's not going to be able to go on a trip because somebody doesn't have enough finances. Somebody could be trying to break the news about not being able to go on a trip or go somewhere because they don't have the money to do so. Okay. So take it how it resonates, flip it if you need to. I feel like that is going to hurt somebody's feelings, but this could be like you going to see like an old childhood friend or something like that, or somebody you just want to reconcile with and you don't have the money to go see them. It's something like that. Okay. But let's see. You'll find the money though. Or you're gonna figure out a way. Okay, you'll be able to do something, Leo. So I don't know if you feel like something may happen last minute. Like if you can't go on a trip or your child can't go on a trip last minute, somehow you're going to get the money. Somehow you're going to find a way for this situation to happen. Okay, who is eating chicken? Like KFC, not KFC, like fried chicken. Someone's eating fried chicken. The Leos are eating good, okay? Someone's eating fried chicken. I don't know what that's about. I keep tasting it. And I did not eat no fried chicken anytime recent. So somebody's eating fried chicken. Okay, so I don't know what that's about. Let me know in the comments. Let's see. Yeah, look, something's gonna work out. Okay, it may be kind of discouraging at first, but you guys will figure it out. Especially when it's financial, or you might get paid just on time in time for you to do something. Okay, so you'll get a stroke of luck. Okay, when you least expect it, Leo. So that's good. Or somebody's gonna come through for you to help you out so that you can do something or go somewhere. All right, let's see. Let's go to Virgo. This is rapid fire, guys. Welcome in. Like the video. Virgo, what do you need to know for the next 48? Some of you guys could be dealing or doing something unfair. Doing something unfair. Virgo, someone's being dishonest or you're being dishonest. Someone's worried about it, okay? Someone's worried about something they did. I'm hearing what's done in the dark comes to the light, okay? So, Virgo, I don't know if that's you or someone that you're dealing with. There could be some passive aggressiveness when it comes to a connection, or whoever did somebody wrong, that's who's going to be receiving the passive aggressiveness from somebody, okay? So, let's see. What's going on for Virgo? Somebody could have done something like out of impulse too, but they know it was wrong. So somebody knows what they did when it comes to the Virgo reading. And somebody's disappointed or you're disappointed. Okay, Virgo? What is this about? Someone's very impulsive. Someone could have got too drunk. Okay, it's too drunk, or somebody went to a party, um, overindulged, Virgo. It also could be something about like gossip or things that people are saying. Okay. Somebody like talk shit behind somebody's back, or somebody said something behind somebody's back and now they're worried about the consequences. Okay. Yeah, look, somebody's like sad about it, but you were talking shit. Or someone was talking shit and now they're like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Okay. So, Virgo, who are you talking shit about? A Pisces? You were talking shit about what? Someone from your past or childhood? What are you talking shit about? You're calling somebody delusional? Could be a Pisces, but I feel like you're talking shit or you're doing something that you know this person would be upset about in the next 48 hours. Could be a Leo around you too. So you're saying that somebody's like delusional about what? About what? Yeah, you're saying that somebody has high hopes about what? You think, okay, so you're judging somebody and I'm hearing character. So you're saying that somebody's delusional about like what something about what? You're saying that somebody around you is delusional about what? Because you're talking shit, but then you're feeling guilty afterward. This is about somebody that you know, like you've known them for a long time, friend or lover, family member, whatever. So you're like, I don't know, picture you saying like the Pisces is so delusional, they think this is going to happen. But then you feel bad about it. Okay. What? Yeah, it's definitely Pisces energy. A lot of Pisces energy here. I feel like you're talking shit about a Pisces, Virgo, in the next 48. And then you feel, yeah, this could be about a family member too. Okay. But then you feel like bad afterward. Okay. Yeah, what is this? Four Cups, King of Pentacles. You're like, okay, maybe I did too much. Maybe I said too much. Maybe I spilled too much. Maybe you're, like I said, you could be drunk while you're doing this, or you don't have to be, but someone's going to say something like over, I just heard over exert their power. But somebody could be drunk, and when you get drunk, sometimes you say shit that is like, whoa, whoa, relax. I feel like somebody's doing that in the next 48. Okay, so let's see. Anything else? Yeah, and then it's going to put you in your head, and you're like, okay, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know. You might act like you don't know what happened. Okay. Especially if somebody's drinking, or somebody could be doing this around you. Somebody could be acting like, I don't know. I was so drunk that blah, blah, blah. Someone knows exactly what they did. Okay. I just want whoever to know that. Whoever's watching, whoever resonates with that message in the next 48, they know exactly what they did. They're trying to cover it up. They're trying to act like it didn't happen. They're trying to, cover their tracks. They might even block you. Somebody may block you if they get caught up, or you could block someone. Like I said, it could be you. I do feel like it is your energy, because guilty people tend to run away when they're guilty, you know, because they don't want to face the truth. All right, let's go to Libra. Libra, you may need to pay attention to your shoulders, okay? Or you could be working out, something to do with your shoulders. You could be at the gym in the next 48, or just lifting something heavy. You need to be careful of your actual shoulders. Okay, don't hurt yourself. Okay, you might end up being a little bit sore. Okay, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We have the Temperance card here. What's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Next 48. Somebody, what's with this manipulation? Okay, you could have Virgo in your chart. Somebody could be trying to manipulate you, or you could be trying to manipulate somebody. Okay, it could be a Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart. What is this? Okay, what's going on for Libra? Why am I hearing Maroon 5? Sunday morning rain is falling. Isn't it Sunday right now? It is Sunday right now. Crazy. Okay, but who's trying to manipulate who? Somebody's trying to manipulate somebody in the Libra reading. Somebody's acting like they didn't go somewhere when they did. Okay, what's the Chariot reverse? Six of Wands. Yeah, they had a blast, or somebody had a blast. Okay, you might be doing this in the next 48, or a Sagittarius could be. Yeah, somebody's acting like they didn't go somewhere when they did, or they didn't say something when they. You're dealing with a Virgo. We just talked about that in Virgo's reading. So you might have, I feel like you might have Virgo in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. Look, Nine of Swords. Somebody's like, I don't know. I didn't go there. What are you talking about? Could be a Taurus too. Libra, what's going on for you for the next 48? Yeah, somebody's like, okay, we'll tell the truth. Somebody's telling like half lies, half truths. So someone is omitting the truth, which is a bold faced lie. Let me just tell you. I don't believe in, oh, you didn't ask me that. Give me the damn truth, okay? Because if you leave out certain information, you're lying. You're a liar. I shouldn't have to ask you specific weird ass questions to get the real truth out of you, you know? So you might be asking somebody like, you failed to leave that out. Why? You know? Somebody could be omitting the truth, you know, trying to put some sort of illusion in your face. Let's see what's going on for Libra next 48. Yeah, it might kill the passion, okay? If somebody lies to you. The one thing about Libras is I know that y'all do lie, but I also know that a lot of y'all are very much truth seekers. So I feel like it's kind of half and half depending on the Libra. But you know, they say lying Libras for a reason. I feel like the underdeveloped ones are liars. But I like Libras 99% of the time. Libras, I fuck with Libras. But anyways, somebody's lying to you or you're lying to somebody, flip it how you need to, and whoever's being lied to or trying to omit the truth or, you know, dodge the answer or the real whatever, that person is going to lose either feelings or they're going to lose passion or they're not going to want to connect because they're disappointed that they're being lied to. Somebody's lying here. Okay, so what is this person lying about? What is this person lying about? It's like a party. I feel like you're dealing with a Virgo. What is this person lying about? Yeah, someone like did something toxic or acted like, you know, they don't do something anymore and they do or they did. This could be in the workplace too, honestly. Someone could be lying to you in the workplace, Libra. Picture someone saying, like, or picture you asking somebody, did you steal this? Did you take the last freeze pop from the freezer? And someone says, no. But you caught them on camera. I don't know why I'm saying that, but like, picture you caught them on camera. Like, the surveillance, okay, you could be, some of you guys might have a ring camera or a surveillance thing. Somebody's lying to your face. I don't know what that's about. It could be in the workplace too. Or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Let's see. Yeah, somebody may not. Okay, this is also a situation like if you're at work, Libra, I don't know if somebody's taking from you or stealing from you, but somebody may be like down bad, okay? And they're lying because they don't have the money to pay for something, which at the same time, you still shouldn't lie. You still shouldn't steal, especially from your coworkers who you have to see the next day, right? But somebody may have done something like that, but they're going to lie to your face. And I hope you're not doing this, but I feel like you would have given them whatever it is that they want or a piece of whatever. I don't know if it's food or a drink or something, but something's missing. Okay, and somebody's lying about where it went, what happened, something in some sort of establishment or building. It's gone. Could be a Virgo. What's this Virgo energy? But they're going to act like that's where you lose respect, right? That's where you lose respect. Because they could have just asked like, "Hey, can I have this?" or "Hey, can I, you know, have a bite of this? I'm hungry. I don't have the money to do this." I get it's embarrassing sometimes, but lying and stealing is worse, right? Because I feel like you would have said, "Yeah, sure," like, or "Yeah, we can split it," and somebody's like, "Ugh, okay." So what's the outcome of this for Libra in the next 48? Because like I said, I feel like it's gonna kind of make a connection, or if it's even your coworker, it's going to cause like tension between you guys. Because why did you steal from me? You could have just asked. This could also be your child, okay? Take it how it resonates. But this could also be your child, like taking the last cookie from the cookie jar, and you're like, "Did you take the cookie?" And you know they took the cookie, but you just want to hear the truth, right? So, and they still choose to lie. That's the problem. Okay, it's the principle. Okay, the tower. It's gonna cause them to feel more fucked up about it. Like they're gonna feel guilty. I feel like yeah, you are disappointed, but whoever lied is the person that is gonna feel more fucked up about it inside. Okay, so yeah, I can get one more, but you would have offered them. I'm hearing your last dollar, your last dime. If somebody needed an extra quarter to, you know, get something from like a vending machine or whatever, you would have given it to them. Ace of Pentacles. But they chose to steal. So, okay, let's go to Scorpio. Let's go to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48. And keep in mind, guys, if you want a personal reading, I'll be on TikTok after this is over. Okay, so $8 for a mini, $12 for a full on TikTok only. All right, let's see. All right, Scorpio, make sure to like the video, double tap the screen. Scorpio, what's going on for you for the next 48 hours? Okay, what's making you unhappy, Scorpio? What's going on for Scorpio? Some of you guys might be stressed because you're struggling financially, okay, at least for the next 48, or you might need some money, or somebody could be asking you for money and you might not have it, okay? You could also be doing something for charity in the next 48 hours, or you might feel like something where somebody is like a charity case, or someone always needs like your help. Somebody's always hitting you up or messaging you, hey, Scorpio, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Like somebody's being deceptive though. So I feel like you're catching on to somebody's bullshit, okay? Even if this person does need help, I feel like it's somebody who chooses not to do better. They choose not to actively go get a job or at least apply. They're choosing to stay on their ass and not do much to improve their situation. So I feel like you're catching on to somebody who is purposely kind of just using you because they know that you'll give it to them or do something for them. Okay. I'm also hearing or cover for them. So say you have a friend, right? And this friend is like, okay, you know, I'm broke, but Josh will pay for me. He's always got me. That's my homie. That's my bro. That's my homegirl. She always pays for me. Somebody's doing that to you, but every time. Like someone's only coming out with you because you got it. Those words trigger me, okay? The you got it triggers me, okay? Because I used to be that person, who would cover for people and do so much and then, I feel like something like that's going on. And then you realize, oh shit, you're only around because I do this for you. If I didn't do that for you, you wouldn't be around. You know what I'm saying? So something like that is going on. Okay, so this could be like a group setting, okay? You could also be in a group chat in the next 48. What's going on for Scorpio? Yeah, someone you're realizing you need to move on from somebody, but it might be somebody you care about them. You could care about them, but they bring like a lot of baggage. I want to say financial baggage, okay? Like someone never has it. And like I said, it gets to a point. It's okay to help people. It's okay to help your friends and whatnot. But every time when they're choosing to stay on their ass, like they're not making no moves, you ain't got no motion, you a bum. Real friends want their friends to do better, okay? I'm just saying. Even if it's your partner, I don't know who you're dating, man or woman, but even if it's your partner, if your partner is always sitting on their ass every day, man and woman, you should have your own money. I don't care what you do to make money, but both should have money. The man should court the woman, right? But it's good for the woman to have money too. So if your woman's, never making any money and you have a problem with that, that's your standard. That's your standard. That's okay for you. If she doesn't want to, do some work or make some money of her own, find something to do financially throughout the day, you don't have to be with her. Okay. So I feel like y'all are realizing that you don't want to support somebody anymore, okay? Oh my god. So, yeah, you're realizing you don't want to support somebody, okay? Or you're tired of somebody never literally could be a Pisces. We have the hangman right here. So, you're tired of trying to I'm also hearing like pay for two people. So somebody could have a kid or you're paying for the whole group every time you go out and they don't pay you back or something, it's something like that. Let's go to Sagittarius. We might finish this under an hour. Okay, let's see. All right, Sagittarius. What's going on for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48. Okay. There's a lot of deception going on in the next 48 for you guys. Okay, let's see. What's going on for Sag? Some of you guys could have Aries in your chart or Virgo. Some of you guys might be trying to take control of a situation. Could be, what's the judgment here? Some of you guys are trying to control yourself from going somewhere or moving, moving forward with something or somebody because they're arrogant. Somebody's arrogant, okay? Somebody's name could be Erin. What are you trying to hold back from? Whoa. The Two of Cups? What? Sagittarius. So, are you holding back from this person because you like them? Or you think they won't like you? So, what's the problem? What's the Two of Cups here? Judgment. Yeah, you're like, okay, I don't know if I want to go through with it. I don't know if I want to go meet up with this person. You could be going to meet up with somebody or someone's asking you to do that, okay? Maybe you're doubting. I feel like you want to be perfect or you're too worried about something being perfect. Just go. Just go. If you like them, this is a mutual connection. Just go. Like, I don't know, you're having insecurities or doubts about yourself in the next 48 Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Like, I mean, I get it. I truly do, but they like you the same way. So stop stressing about it. Okay? Look, they're like, are you coming? Are you still coming, Sag? They want you to come over or hang out or do something. They're going to be communicating with you, okay? You got the Eight of Wands. That's your card too. But why there's like a holdup? I feel like it's because of you. You're like purposely you're making excuses of why you can't go somewhere. Okay, so what is this? It's gonna make you so happy, Sag. Stop bullshitting. You could be going to someone's house. It doesn't have to be a house, but it could. I feel like it is a. Or you could be going to meet someone's family. Okay, but you're like, I don't know. I'm scared. Okay, like so you're too worried about how you look or if you're good enough. You're good enough, Sag. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you're good enough. Okay, so stop delaying shit. What the fuck? They like you the same way, so stop tripping. And you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna be upset if you don't go. Look, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so happy I went. Okay, so stop tripping. I don't know what you're doing. I feel like it has to do with the lover or somebody romantic that you're dealing with. They feel the same way about you. So stop. You're deceiving yourself if you don't go to this or go see this person. You're deceiving only yourself. Okay. Some of you guys also may be taking a shortcut in the next 48. Okay. Like while driving, you may find a shortcut or something. Yeah. You're like, oh God. Okay. I'm hearing like I'm seeing the Cinderella, like bippity boppity boo, like, where she's like, the fairy is the fairy godmother. She's like making her dress, her ballroom dress, so she could go to the party. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know Cinderella. That's literally some of you guys could be watching that, but I'm getting like where you think you're rags and you know you don't have anything good to wear. And then I don't know if your homegirls or homeboys are gonna be there, like, no, wear this, or you're gonna be in your closet, like, okay, well, maybe I could wear this. Stop stressing. You're gonna look fine regardless, okay? So somebody could be having a wardrobe malfunction or whatever, but you're gonna look good and you're gonna be glad that you went. So I feel like it might be to an event or somebody's house. And you're your own blockage, okay? You're your own blockage. This person, I don't think they're even worried about whatever you're worried about. You're the one who's focused too much on being perfect. Okay? Or you're going to do like a transformation thing, okay? Like I don't know, somebody could be making a video of like on TikTok where they're like wearing their regular outfit or whatever and then they go and then they and then it pans back to them all dressed up and shit. Some of y'all could be doing that. Okay? Or a transition thing. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. If you do go to an event, I just heard don't act an ass, okay? I don't know, or somebody's house. It could be a house party. I feel like you might get a little too fucked up, Sag, okay? Or you could have a lot of fun. Like I said, you're gonna have a lot of fun, but you may, I see y'all getting rowdy or something. What's the Ten of Pentacles here? Look, you're gonna be like, okay, is this two cards? But you're gonna be so, no, it's not. Eight of Swords. You're gonna be in your head like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. What are y'all doing? This is like an embarrassing drunk moment, or your hangover the next day. You're like, oh shit, I did that. I did what? In front of somebody's family? Like, and they fuck with you. Who's meeting the family, Sag? You're meeting the family, but they whoever whatever you did, if you think it's embarrassing to you. But they're like, we fuck with the Sagittarius. Bring them over again, okay? Like, but I feel like you're gonna be like, ugh, I can't believe I did that, okay? So I don't know. Look, something's gonna work out in your favor, anyways. I feel like whatever you do, even if you embarrass yourself or whatever, you're the party. People want to see you again. Something's gonna work out in your favor, okay? It may even give you like a confidence boost after because you realize, oh shit, I'm not actually the oddball out in this situation. Like they actually fuck with me. So you could be realizing that people like you or this person's family likes you, okay? They might even like the fact that you are so free and open, okay? So something like that's going on. Let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn. Sagittarius, sounds like you're having a fun ass time. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn next 48. Capricorn. You could be worried about something, okay, in your head, stressed out. You could be waiting for something to go through as well, okay? So what's that about? You could be needing motivation, Capricorn. I feel like you need a pep talk. You need a pep talk in the next 48. You're in your head. You're stressed out. Did my thing just go out? I hope y'all heard me. Okay. What's going on for Capricorn? You could be like refreshing a page, like nervous as hell or having anxiety. Like, okay, did I get in? Did I get in? Refresh, refresh. Did I get the email? Did I get the acceptance letter? Did they approve me? Did they blah blah blah? Like something is gonna go through. Something's going through in your favor. You're gonna get approved. I feel like you're stressed as hell about it though. So I don't know what Ten of Wands. I don't know what you're trying to get approved for or something. I feel like you worked really hard for this, or you've been really hoping that something is going to work out. It's going to work. It's going to be approved. It's going to go through. Okay. So stop stressing so much. Yeah. I feel like this is also something you've wanted since you were a kid. Okay. Or something that's just going to make you very happy. Yeah. This could be like a lot of hard work after, like you're getting something after a lot of struggle. Okay. I don't know what it is. Or you're getting approved after like a lot of hard work, or picture you trying to be on like Section 8 and then they finally approve you 8 months later. Picture now being 8 months. Okay. Somebody's getting approved for something. Could be food stamps. What else do they have? The financial assistance or something, okay, or a loan, a credit card or something like that, okay? Somebody's being approved or you're being approved finally, okay? But I see you being like, oh no, is it gonna go through? Yes, Capricorn, it's gonna go through. It's gonna work. It's gonna work out in your favor, okay? So let's see. Let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius, what's going on for Aquarius for the next 48? Keep in mind, I am going to be doing a Cash App Live on TikTok right after this. Aquarius, what are you spying on? Who are you spying on? I feel like you got shit to do but besides spy on somebody, Aqua, okay? You're stalking somebody or you're watching their page, okay? You might have things to handle. It could be a lover or a love interest. You feel like somebody's being deceptive towards you or something like that. Something may be one-sided as well. And that could be why you're trying to come to a conclusion, okay? or you're confused about something, maybe somebody younger than you. Okay. What's going on for Aqua next 48? So I feel like you're trying to play it safe. So while you research, while you stalk somebody, you're trying to play it safe because you don't know like what move to make. Okay. All right. What else? Yeah, so you're in a hanged man state. You're like, okay, well, I'm not going to make any moves unless I know this for sure, or unless I know blah, blah, blah for sure. Okay. So you could be holding back communication from somebody. Could be a fire sign, Aries. What do we have here? Pisces. Yeah, and then the five, I feel like you might be deciding to leave somebody or walk away from a certain situation or person, but you're not fully doing it. You're like kind of lurking in the background. Somebody also may be struggling financially, okay? Somebody could be a fake hustler, okay? Um yeah, so you could be kind of disappointed in whatever it is that you find out about somebody, okay? We have the Fool card here as well. Yeah, so something may end just as fast as it started, okay? Let's go to Pisces, last sign. Perfect. Yes, and we are under an hour. I might do more rapid fire sometimes for you guys. All right, Pisces. Let's see. What is going on for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48? Truth only. Okay, some of you guys could be reconciling with somebody or going, you could be feeling nostalgic in the next 48 hours, okay? Especially about your childhood or your family, okay? Let's see. Yes, it does want to come out. Some of you guys could be, you could have Aries in your chart or be dealing with the Aries placement. Okay. What are you stressed out about? You could be dealing with a Taurus. What's going on for Pisces next 48? So you're going back to the past or you're going back to your roots. Okay, somebody could be doing like a 23andMe test, or you could be wondering like where you come from. You could be doing some sort of research when it comes to your heritage or something like that. Okay. Somebody also may have like lied about like your DNA, your DNA. Okay, something like that. Somebody lied about like where you come from, or maybe something's wrong when it comes to like who you are. So you're trying to investigate that. Like, yeah, this is about the home, Four of Wands, your family, a relationship, or somebody's trying to find this out. Like who they're with, who they live with, who you live with. Someone is something is very unpredictable. I'm hearing it could be anything. Okay, so someone could be, I feel like someone's finding out like who they are, what their DNA is, what their background is, or something. And someone's like, it could be anything. I don't know. Okay, what? Let's see. Yeah, someone's doing like a checkup. So you could be going to the doctor too in the next 48. Some of you guys don't want to know. Maybe you like your life the way it is. Okay, some of you guys could be have an opportunity to find something out about your past or your family or your childhood, and you're like, I actually don't care, or I actually don't want to know. I'd rather keep living a happy life not knowing what happened in the past. So this sounds like a family situation from the past or something. Like someone's giving you the opportunity to learn about what you where you're from, what you've been through, okay? I don't know, something like that. Maybe you don't know, and I feel like you might end up saying I don't want to know. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, you're like I don't want to go back to the past. Confirmation, Wheel of Fortune reversed. You're like if it's negative, I don't want to hear it. If it's going to cause me more trauma or cause me to feel some type of way that's not good, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, you're walking away. You're like I don't want to I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah, you're saying I'm cool. It's fine. I could have lived my whole life without knowing that. Because if you do find out, if someone ends up telling you this, or if you end up learning about something from your past or your childhood, it's going to trigger you. It's going to put you really in your head. So I feel like if you get an opportunity to learn about your family history or something, you might want to just say, I'm good, you know, especially if you've already been through a lot. Like something also could be resurfacing, like PTSD wise. Okay, I'm sorry, Pisces, but some of you guys, that is way too many cards. Let's see. Some of you guys might be dealing with some sort of resurfacing. I don't know why somebody would be bringing this up though, unless you're actively doing a DNA test or something. But somebody may also be trying to bring up something from the past that they know would put you in your head, and you're trying to say like, can you shut the fuck up? Can you not? Because I'm in a good mood. So why are you trying to fuck up my vibe? You know, somebody is trying to provoke you, okay, for some of you. So take it how it resonates. Let's see. Anything else for Pisces next 48? Yeah, you're like, I'd rather stay in a good mood. I'd rather not know. Yeah, because it's going to piss you off. I feel like something, I don't know what this is. I feel like it's about your family, but somebody or something, some sort of information is going to make you very upset. Okay. So anything else for Pisces? Yeah, you're like, I could have gone without knowing that. Why did you tell me that? Because now everything changes, and I like, okay, so somebody could be like giving you the straight truth, and I feel like you don't want to hear it. Some of you guys, you may need to hear it, but for some of you, I feel like you have an opportunity. It's giving case closed or open, your choice. You get to choose, Pisces. Some of you guys don't get to choose, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, you get to choose what route you want to go when it comes to learning this information. So I don't know what that's about, but hopefully that resonates, okay? That's what I got for you guys. If you want a personal reading, come join me on TikTok. I'm going to be doing a Cash Up Live in a few minutes, okay? Um, and I will leave timestamps. So if you missed your signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, North Node, watch for all of those placements, okay? I will put them in the comments in just a few, okay? But thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, a great time, a great night, a great morning. Okay. Private personal readings are available anytime as well. Check my bio or the description box underneath every single video that I post. Okay. And you guys have a good one. Bye.